hearts are looking thin. There's a wealth of soul that's deep within. That's the spirit of the South Side.
Of the South Side.
Can't you see?
Can't you see?
The heart and the soul.
The soul of the community.
Yeah. Stronger than the iron, tougher than the stone. A place that we can finally call our own.
United,
We stand,
divided,
we fall.
answer
The spirit when you hear the call. Lifting each other to a higher plane. Finding the sun through the pouring rain.
South Side.
In my soul,
Joseph.
spirit leads.
South Side. South Side.
Turning all the sorrow into something like a song. Writing all the history that we've known was always wrong. He takes the leading heart and he turns it into gold. A story of redemption that is centuries years old. He is the alchemist of soul, making every spirit whole. Fire in the furnace glow. Watch the transformation grow. Mixing in the mercy with a little bit of pride. Nowhere for the darkness or the bitterness to hide. In the laboratory of the human experience, strange, no broken glass, just a look that won't back down. Change moves slow, but it still lasts when it wears a gentle sound. With a soft revolution smile, we rearrange the room. Love working overtime while hatred meets its doom. I sing thin, but I sing true. Every note a small demand for a world that's kinder too, held in a human hand. Horns punctuate the promise made, strings agree in waves. The bravest wars are softly played by the souls they save. Smile stays, world tilts. It's before the truth, recorded love on second-hand reels. All my feelings slightly bent. What sounds warped is what feels real when the soul is overspent. These tape saturation dreams blur the edges of my fear. Nothing's ever what it seems, but your presence pulls me near. Analog heart in a digital age, still beating out of time. I sing soft like a written page, afraid of every line. Strings melt into magnetic dust, horns cut through the haze. I trust the warmth because I must in these uncertain days. Real spins, dream holds. Cold winds blow through the avenue tonight, shadows dancing in the pale yellow light. People moving with a heavy, steady pace, searching for a little bit of saving grace. Little child looking through the window pane, wondering if the sun will ever break the rain. Hunger is a ghost that haunts the city streets, while the rhythm of the struggle never skips a beat. Oh, the street lights of Bronzeville shine so bright, guiding all the weary souls through the lonely night. Keep on pushing till the morning comes around. Lift your head up high, don't you look down on the ground. Can you feel the heartbeat of the people rising up above the highest steeple? It's a symphony of hope and sacrifice, paying for a dream with a heavy price. Keep on There's a universe inside of your mind, leaving the worldly worries behind. Deep meditation and a silent prayer, finding the truth that is always there, beyond the ego and beyond the pride, where the spirit has your only guide. Open up your inner eye and see the beauty of your own divinity. You're more than the flesh and more than the bone, a part of the great unknown. Just be in the moment and let it flow, where the seeds of the spirit look inside. Can you feel it in the sidewalk? Can you feel it in the air? A vibration of the energy that's flowing everywhere. From the north side to the south side, it's a living, breathing thing. Listen to the melody that the heavy traffic sings. It's the pulse of the cities, sometimes raw, sometimes pretty, keeping us all in time, in the reason and the rhyme. Thousands of stories intersecting on the train, sharing in the sunshine and sharing in the rain. No one is a stranger when the rhythm starts to hit. We're all just a part of the grand design of it. Heartbeat of the street, where all the people meet. Strong and sweet, it's the pulse of the city, sometimes raw, sometimes pretty, keeping us all in time, in the reason and the rhyme. Feel the pulse, city life, keep it moving, tell my sins to the wooden key. They don't judge, they just glow. Every chord knows my weak need, please. Every silence what I don't show. This is my word, it's a confession. No lowly truths in stereo. I'm not holy, I'm just careful with the love I still don't know. City breathes through the window screen. Sirens hum in tune. I swear I saw what mercy means in the curve of a half moon. Tape hiss wraps my broken lines like a cold in winter air. I sink thin to survive the climb to a place that feels like prayer. Keys fade, but the truth stays warm. Keys fade. We are all just threads in a master's loom, waiting for the flowers of the soul to bloom. Different colors, but the same design, trying to make the light of the spirit shine. If I heard you, then I heard myself. It's not about the power or the worldly wealth. It's about the connection that we share, and showing the world that we truly care. Woven thread in the fabric of life, cutting through the anger and the daily strife. Standing next to you, it's the only way we're gonna make it through. Can you see the pattern starting to appear, casting out the shadow and the lingering fear? One big family under the sun, until the work of love is finally done, woven together, me and you, one thread. Like star on the asphalt sea, moving through the night, just a city and me. The skyscrapers leaning like they're keeping a secret, a promise of peace if we only could keep it. Midnight on the avenue, A lonely saxophone playing from a basement door. Notes that have been heard 1,000 times before. They speak of the struggle, they speak of the grace. Every tired heart in this crowded place, floating high above the street, where the earth and heaven meet. Silent steps on sacred ground. Midnight on the avenue, watching all the shades of blue, waiting for the dawn to break, for the sleeping world to wake. So quiet enough, just the blue Michigan air. Heart check. World says harden up your chest. Be sharp, be fast, be loud, but I choose the human test of standing up more now. I'm human still, even when it hurts. Soft by will, not broken, just exposed to earth. I sink thin to prove a point. Strength ain't always steel. Every breath a fragile joint, holding what is real. Strings hold me like a thought, horns cut through fear. I am more than what I'm taught. I am here, still human, still human, still here. Fragile is the peace we hold within our trembling hands. Like a castle made of glass upon the shifting sands. One stone of anger, one word of localized hate could shatter the beauty of our collective fate. Transparency is scary to the men who live in lies. They'd rather have a curtain pulled across our open eyes. But we can see the cracks, and we can see the light shining through the fragments in the middle of the night. Reflections of a better way, starting from the break of day, clear and bright, out of sight. Looking at the glass horizon, where the morning sun is rising, and with a gentle touch, we have given far too much. Handle with care the glass horizon. Don't let it break. In the quiet moments when the city sleeps and the heavy heart its lonely secret keeps, I hear a voice calling out from the deep, a promise that the soul is ours to keep. It's a gentle murmur in the rusty leaves, a comfort for the spirit that truly believes that we're never really walking all alone, even when the path is rocky and unknown. Silent whispers in the wind tonight, telling us that everything will be alright. Just listen with your heart, and you will find the peace of mind that you've been trying to find. Beyond the noise and the flashing lights, beyond the struggles and the sleepless nights, there's a sanctuary in the silent air, a little bit of heaven waiting right there. Whisper, can you hear? Whisper in the wind. Whisper, whisper. Fluorescent lights in the midnight haze, lost in a beautiful, colorful maze. The city's alive with a glowing spark, lighting up the corners of the dark. Electric pulse in the concrete ground, moving to a secret silent sound. Everything's moving in slow motion now. I don't know why and I don't know how. Living in a world of neon dreams. Nothing is ever as quiet as it seems. Floating on a cloud of purple and gold, before the morning turns bitter and cold. Close your eyes and let the colors flow to a place where only dreamers go. A cinematic vision of a better place, beyond the limits of time and space. Neon dreams, so bright, dreaming. Close your eyes and walk into the center of your soul, where the world is quiet and the spirit is made whole. Past the noise of headlines and the static of the greed, to the place that provides everything you'll ever need. In my inner sanctum, where the light is constant and warm, safe from the madness and the center of the storm. Every breath a prayer, every heartbeat is a bell, ringing out the message that peace. Inner light, inner sanctum.
Doesn't always take a scream to make the people hear. Sometimes a whisper travels further through the atmosphere. A quiet revolution growing in the city squares, while the politicians are busy with their own affairs. It's a silent thunder rolling, while the bells of truth are tolling. Feel the vibration in your bones, built upon the cornerstone. Patiently we wait beneath the shadow of the storm, waiting for the new world to finally take its form. Not with fire and fury, but with steady, quiet hands. We're planting the seeds across the scorched and weary lands. Can you hear the sound rising from the ground, changing everything around? It's a silent thunder rolling, while the bells of truth are tolling. Feel the vibration in your bones, built upon the cornerstone. Silent thunder, feel it coming, so quiet, so strong. Down in the tunnels where the air is thick, and the heartbeat of the city is moving quick. Faces blurred in the flickering light. Everyone's a stranger in the middle of the night. Musician playing for a couple of cents, trying to make sense of the heavy events. The screech of the metal on the iron rail, a modern day version of a sorrowful tale. It's the rhythm of the subway, deep and low, taking us where we need to go. From the north side tracks to the south side line, waiting for a moment to finally shine. valleys and the danger zones. Subway rhythm, yeah. Moving fast, next stop. Moving fast, next stop. Moving fast, next stop. Moving fast, next stop. Neon breathing on wet concrete. City hums in halftime dreams. I walk slow where the shadows preach. Old men talking to broken street lights. Every step got a story to teach about loving wrong and living right. Midnight on South State, hear the angels hesitate. Falsetto prayers in the smoke and rain. We still believe, we still wait. Mama said, keep your spirit clean, even when the world feels thin. I see hope in the in-between, where the night lets the light slip in. Strings cry soft like a second chance. Horns cut sharp like the truth. I breathe deep, take one last glance at a city teaching me youth. Midnight fades, but the heart stays away.
Breath on tape. I don't shout my love aloud, afraid it might break. I keep it soft, almost not found, like a note you have to take. This is almost a whisper, but it's all I've got. If you lean in closer, you'll hear my heart. Every word a careful step across emotional eyes. I ain't cold, I'm just adept at surviving twice. Bass arms low like secret truth. Drums barely breathe. I stay alive inside this booth by singing me. Silence smiles back.
their prayers, spinning on the turntable, a scratchy, soulful sound, reminding us of everything that's waiting to be found. Playing dusty records tonight in the soft and golden light, voices from a distant day, showing us the only way. They sang about the justice and they sang about the love, things we need to find again with help from up above. The bass is deep and heavy like the wisdom of the old, stories of the spirit that are waiting to be told. Groove is in the blood, rising like a flood. Keep the needle in the track. Playing dusty records tonight in the soft and golden light, voices from a distant day, showing us the only way. Dusty records, play it again. Soul music never ends.
Listen to the wind howl through the hall. See the writing fading on the brick wall. Echoes of a laughter from years ago, before the winter came and brought the snow. Grandma's rocking chair is empty now, but I still feel the sweat upon her brow. She fought the battles that we never knew, to make a path for me and a path for you. Echoes of the ghetto in the air, a story of a struggle and a prayer. Don't forget the ground where you were born, even if your heart is feeling tattered and torn. We are the legacy of the silent brave, rising from the cradle to the grave. Keep the memory burning like a flame. Speak the truth and remember every name. Echo, echo, can you hear them? Echo, never forget. Echo, echo.
Pack my bags and I'm headed for the coast, leaving behind the things I love the most. The concrete walls were closing in on me. I need to find a place where I can just be. Too many years chasing after a ghost, being the one who suffered very most. Now the engine's humming a different song, to a place where I feel like I finally belong. City in my rear view, fading from sight, driving straight into the morning light. No more looking back at the shadows behind, leaving all the worry and the city grind. It's a bittersweet feeling to say goodbye, with a heavy heart and a tear in my eye. But the road is calling and I must obey, to find the sun in a brand new day. New day. Yeah. Yeah. days of old, when the winter was a beast and the wind was bitter cold. They remember every struggle, they remember every win, watching all the grandchildren and where they will begin. Echoes of the South Side tonight. In the fading purple light, hear the ghosts of history singing of the victory. Brick by brick they build a life out of the dust and out of clay, believing in the promise of a brighter, better day. The music in the air is like a warm and heavy coat, carrying the message in every single soulful note. Roots run deep and wide, nowhere left to hide. Take it all in stride. Echoes of the South Side tonight. In the fading purple light, hear the ghosts of history singing of the victory. South Side echoes, carry on, the legacy remains.
Footsteps fade, signs are down, throats are sore, streets still warm with belief. We don't know what comes next for sure, but hope ain't left the scene. After the march, before the dawn, that's where the spirit stays. Not in the shout, but in the yawn of long, courageous days. I sing soft so the hurt can rest in a future not yet born. Faith is just a tired chest breathing through the storm. Strings rise like morning light, horns nod slow and proud. We didn't win, but we stood upright in a restless crowd.
about the brother who was looking for a win. The city breathing carbon, exhaling clouds of gray. We're just seeking sunlight in a world of yesterday. Oh, the dreams in the concrete jungle, high above the smoke and the rumble. Soft whispers of a better day coming, to the rhythm of the street heart drumming. Little children playing where the grass is hard to find, searching for the treasures that the elders left behind. A melody of struggle, a symphony of hope, learning how to navigate the narrow, slippery slope.